Why are so many people terrified of public speaking? For some people, standing in front of a crowd feels more frightening than failure, more frightening than rejection, sometimes even more frightening than death itself. And strangely enough, this isn't just an exaggeration. Some surveys have shown that public speaking consistently ranks among people's biggest fears, sometimes even higher than the fear of dying, which sounds irrational. After all, you're just talking. Nobody is attacking you. Nobody is physically hurting you. So why does your heart race, your hands shake, and your mind suddenly go blank? As if you're in danger? The answer has a lot to do with how the human brain evolved. Thousands of years ago, survival depended heavily on social belonging. Being rejected by the tribe was dangerous. Isolation could mean death. So the human nervous system became extremely sensitive to social judgment. And public speaking triggers exactly that fear: being watched, evaluated, judged, embarrassed, or rejected by a group of people all at once. In other words, your brain does not interpret public speaking as just talking. It interprets it as, everyone is watching me. If I fail socially, I might be rejected. That's why even highly intelligent people can suddenly freeze on stage. Psychologists often connect this to something called the spotlight effect. The spotlight effect is the tendency to believe people are paying far more attention to us than they actually are. You think, everyone noticed my mistake. Everyone can hear my voice shaking. Everyone thinks I look nervous. But in reality, most people are too busy thinking about themselves. The audience notices far less than you think. Another reason public speaking feels terrifying is because the body cannot easily distinguish psychological danger from physical danger. When you step onto a stage, your nervous system may activate the fight or flight response. Your heart beats faster. Your hands sweat. Your mouth becomes dry. Your breathing changes. Your mind suddenly goes blank. And then something unfortunate happens. You become afraid of the symptoms themselves. You notice your nervousness, which makes you even more nervous. This creates a feedback loop. Fear of fear. Psychologist Albert Ellis, one of the founders of rational emotive behavior therapy, believed that much of human anxiety comes not from events themselves, but from catastrophic beliefs about those events. Public speaking anxiety often sounds like this internally. If I mess up, everyone will think I'm stupid. If I forget my words, it will be humiliating. If people judge me, I won't recover from it. But most of those fears are exaggerated predictions, not reality. People forget presentations very quickly. Most audiences are surprisingly forgiving. And almost nobody expects perfection. There's also something else many people misunderstand. Confident speakers are not fearless speakers. Most good speakers still feel nervous. Even experienced actors, performers, professors, and leaders often feel adrenaline before speaking publicly. The difference is, they stop interpreting nervousness as danger. Instead, they interpret it as energy. That shift changes everything, because the goal is not to eliminate fear completely. The goal is to train your nervous system to survive the fear safely. Tip number 1. Stop trying to perform perfectly. One of the biggest mistakes people make is treating public speaking like a performance test. They think, I cannot mess up. I must sound intelligent. I need everyone to like me. That pressure creates paralysis. Ironically, audiences connect much more with authenticity than perfection. A small pause, a tiny mistake, a natural laugh. These things often make speakers feel more human, not weaker. People don't trust perfect robots. They trust real humans. Tip number 2. Focus on helping, not impressing. Fear becomes stronger when attention is focused entirely on yourself. How do I look? How do I sound? What if I fail? But persuasive speakers focus outward. Instead of asking, how can I impress people? Ask, how can I help people understand this better? That shift reduces self-consciousness dramatically. Because your attention moves away from ego and toward contribution. Tip number 3. Repetition reduces fear. The brain learns safety through repetition. This is one of the core ideas behind exposure therapy in psychology. Avoidance keeps fear alive. Exposure slowly weakens it. That means confidence in public speaking is not built by thinking. It's built by repeated experience. Start small. Speak more during meetings. Record yourself talking. Practice with friends. Read aloud for 5 minutes daily. Post short videos online. Your nervous system slowly learns. I survived this. Nothing terrible happened. And over time, fear loses intensity. Tip number 4. Slow down your speaking speed. Anxious people often speak too quickly. Why? Because the nervous system wants to escape the situation faster. But fast speaking makes anxiety worse. You breathe less deeply. You lose rhythm. Your thoughts become chaotic. Slowing down does 3 powerful things. It improves breathing, makes you sound more confident, and gives your brain time to think. Calm speakers often sound persuasive not because they're smarter, but because they sound emotionally regulated. Tip number 5. Train your body, not just your mind. Public speaking fear is physical, so solutions must also be physical. Before speaking, take slower breaths, relax your shoulders, plant your feet firmly, and slow your movements slightly. This signals safety to the nervous system. Research in psychology shows that the body and brain constantly influence each other. Sometimes calming the body helps calm the mind. Tip number 6. Stop imagining disaster. Many people rehearse failure mentally before speaking. They imagine forgetting everything, being judged, people laughing, awkward silence. The brain reacts to imagined danger surprisingly strongly. Instead, practice realistic visualization. Imagine yourself speaking calmly, recovering smoothly after mistakes, finishing successfully, handling nervousness normally. The goal is not fake positivity. The goal is teaching your brain a different possibility. There's a powerful truth many people discover later in life. Confidence usually comes after action, not before. Most people wait to feel confident before speaking publicly. But confidence is often the result of surviving uncomfortable experiences repeatedly. You become confident because you faced fear, not because fear disappeared first. And maybe the real reason public speaking changes people so deeply is because it forces them to confront something bigger than speaking itself. The fear of judgment, the fear of rejection, the fear of not being enough. But every time you speak despite fear, you teach yourself something important. I can survive being seen. And for many people, that becomes life-changing. So if public speaking scares you, you are not weak. You are human. Your nervous system is simply reacting the way human brains were designed to react. But fear is trainable. Confidence is trainable. Communication is trainable. And the version of you who speaks calmly in front of people someday is usually built one uncomfortable moment at a time. Thank you for listening. If this video resonated with you, leave a comment. What scares you most about public speaking? And if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe to join me in future episodes, where we explore psychology, emotions, confidence, and the hidden patterns shaping human behavior.